Now, as I recall, we're in a bit of a difficult position. Let's have a look. No, wait, this is not right. Is this right? Let's have a quick look at my party. Yeah, no, this is right. Okay. My wages are not as bad as I was expecting then. I thought we were in a much worse position economically. Let's have a look then. We've got some Sturgeon recruits. We're building up bowmen because I don't have any highborn battalions yet. We will, of course, be going with the battalion archers once we can. It's just that takes a little bit more of a build-up. And they are, as far as I'm aware, some of the best, if not the best, in the game. Let's have a look. Does anyone need any levels? Bear in mind that we absolutely do have, quite worryingly, the death of companions on. So our brother could perish at any time and take with them so many important levels. And of course, you know, my brother would be dead, which would be sad. But so many levels. All right, let's have a look at our inventory. What we got? We've got a decent amount of ponies. So, you know, a good amount of our troops are going to be able to ride. Got some sumpter horses as well. And right now, all we've got is food with the looks of it on us. Which is fine. Let me have a look at my peeps gear. Not too much. Not too good, honestly. Currently sporting a mace. In fact, all of us are sporting maces so that when we do actually fight, we can take them down nice and easy and end up with those glorious prisoners, which we will send on to completely humane locations like mines. Absolutely where it's going to be. Yeah, Bowman OP. It's like real life. You know? Yes, your ranged characters are very squishy against hardened, you know, frontline morale destroyer troops in their resplendent armor and, you know, copious amounts of different weapons to cleave skulls and break bones. However, they've got to get to you in order to apply those lethal weapons, whereas you don't need to get to them. Your lethal weapons will travel the distance on their own. If you've got a wall of archers, it doesn't matter how strong the enemy are. They're just going to die before they get to you. Or at least, you know, if you've got a sufficiently large wall of archers. With enough archers, you can solve any problem. Right, okay, so we've got a fairly small army. Let's just have a quick look. We're still investigating the Rat's Folly. I've done so little to that. I should probably get on the move with that one. That was 125 days ago. I mean, I've talked to a very, very few people. Very, very few people indeed. Yeah. Currently, we're a mercenary clan for Britannia. So, are they actually in a war with anyone right now, though? Let's find out. Diplomacy. Yeah, we're in a war with Vlandia. So I need to get a few more prisoners, really. I also need to get my influence up and get some more men so that when I join an army, I get paid a lot more. Because the amount of people you bring to the army is the amount of influence you're going to gain. So you want enough people in your party that when you join the army, you're getting wages enough to cover your party's wages. Let's see. We could also do a little bit of trading, but there's an army down here, so we might as well go and join it, I think. It's a sizable army, so Yeah, let's get on down there then. Hi. Let's join the army. Now, we're still losing enough that we're going to go down in influence over time. We're not going to lose much while we're in the army, though, because of our steward's skill. Drops our wages whilst in an army so massively. Okay, this looks like a good fight if we can get into it. All right, here we go. Going to start off the stream with a nice big chunky battle. I think that's a good way to start a Bannerlord stream. Hey everyone, I brought 5 untrained farmers and a captured bandit. I feel like I'm bringing a lot to the table here. I know, right? Also, the other nice thing is we've got a good chance of picking up a couple of lordly prisoners if we're exceptionally lucky. Either way, though, I'm a little concerned. Can I... Oh, damn, I really should have made sure that my troops were a little bit better balanced. I guess once we join, my companions are going to just be filtered into the army wherever they really want to go. I could not lead any of the cavalry, but I'll lead... Yeah, sure, I'll grab one of the cavalry. That's fine. Protect the left flank. Actually, why am I putting my shield away? Keep that out, please. Nice big chunky shield. Let's trot. Keep pace with the army. Actually, let's move out a little bit from there so that we can charge in when the time comes. There they are, over there. Is there a river or something here? I don't think there is. I think this is just open ground. Yeah, it is. Right, they're taking their archers out. Let's stay away from obviously just getting sniped there. It's enough for us to be here. We should be able to handle. We just going to exchange arrows then? I mean, sure. Ally center. Right flank? Okay. Don't mind me, just going to run in front of all of the people shooting. It's fine. I mean, I'm assuming these are the center infantry. I've got to try and relearn the swing speed of this mace again. It took me a long time to get okay with that last time, sadly. Come on, you. You've got a much greater reach, but... we've got a flank from the right side.
Follow me!
Try and pull them out where I can, and then just send them back in if I'm able to. Just get in there. I'm doing so bad right now at actually hitting anything. I really need to consider getting the lance, even though I don't want to. For horse combat, it is really the main thing that I should be using. Anything else just doesn't give me the kind of reach that I need. Okay, you've already taken him down. I've got to consider, like, I struggle to know whether they mean my right or their right most of the time.
Attack! Follow me!
Oh, well, that was bad. Oh. Kinda knew that was coming, though. Dunk. That's the first time I've been down in combat, I think. Hey, yo, Frappenhawk. How you doing, mate? Aavak, when you lead the horses, you may want to put them in... Oh, of course, the scheme formation. Aavak, you're supposed to stay on the horse. I know. I gained a skill point in medicine, though. So, you know, there's that. And now we get the option of just watching. Okay, that was unfortunate. But yeah, scheme formation is definitely what I need to be using with the cavalry. I look away for a second and Aavak is down. I know. It's terrible. See, I thought that flank was from the perspective of my army, so like guards, central infantry, left flank would be the left flank of our units. But oh wow, we are losing so many. But then I would get orders that seemed totally conflicting with where I needed to be. Like it would say, okay, be on the left flank of our central infantry, and then attack the right flank of the enemy's cavalry. And someone in chat pointed out that when speaking about the enemy, it's probably talking about the enemy's right, rather than right from our perspective. And that could easily be the case. The level in medicine is for figuring out what parts are meant to be on the inside, which is most of them. That is true. That is true. Though, humans are scary. I'm just going to put that out there. The amount of stuff that we can survive and still be relatively high functioning. You know, people continuing to fight whilst, you know, one hand having to cradle their intestines that are now spilling out of a gaping torso wound. You know, the muscles across their abdomen just severed to make the hole. But, you know, they're still flailing around with their right hand, you know, keeping people at bay. It's like, humans are basically the zombies in any kind of other species horror movie. We just don't die. Normal things that would kill any other creature on our planet don't apply to us. Okay, we lost Oathsworn, that's a problem. A picked warrior, trained warriors, and 3 clan warriors. A shame, but, you know, it's okay. I actually got a level up in a couple of things. We got Lucand, prisoner, Belgir, Acela, Arthmund died. Interesting. Cervic, Eldoran, they were all captured. Did anyone of the lords die on our side? I don't think we had any deaths, which is honestly a blessing. Okay, not bad. 6% of the loot, 1.5 morale. Okay, plenty of 702 gold. Stop! I yield! You're my prisoner now. I'm at your mercy. Yes, you are. To the mines with you! Adrenaline is a hell of a drug, yeah. Well, just our physiology. I mean, everything is alive, and it seems reasonable to... Oh, wow. Everyone in my party got messed up. But it seems reasonable to say that pretty much every species is evolved to try and survive. But wow, when you consider what we can survive, you have to kind of weigh in how much just how dire the situation must have been for our early versions, for us to have evolved such an effective way of staying alive. And again, not just surviving a wound, but remaining high functioning while wounded. It's kind of crazy. 3 years, gone in a flash. Thank you so much, Jake Toady. I'm really glad to see you in chat tonight, mate. But that's the thing, Deadly Alexander. Compared to quite a lot of animals, quite a lot of other species that have evolved in what you would imagine the same environment that humans have, we are freakishly survivable. We are freakishly survivable. We can recover from wounds that for almost any other creature would straight up just be death. They might not even just die from the wound. They would die from the shock of being wounded. Whereas we can just keep going. And as ugly as scar tissue is, it's very effective at its job. Very effective. It didn't evolve for looks. It evolved for keeping us going when otherwise we should not be going anymore. And let's grab all of that. Okay. Picked warriors, sure, we'll level all of you up. We need to bump these up a bit. Picked warriors. Sure, we'll get the clan warriors up to trained. Sturgeon recruits shall be the Sturgeon woodsmans. Oh, yeah. I've got a militia spearman. What? Enjoy the human mines, yes, indeed. It's fine. The mines will build character. Someone's character, maybe not yours, but someone will have a great time. We did actually get some decent loot from it, though. A splintered western long spear. Maybe that's what I need. I'm not gonna lie. I might need that. Right, the way that I equip my peeps makes it very easy for me to see if anything that I've picked up would be worth me equipping. Because I always have the best armor, so then it can trail down. So that can go there. Is this better? Yes, it is. Really, I should be giving you some of the best armor because you have a tendency to try and die all the time. So we'll pop that back there. There we go. The hood. Nope. Is it better than yours? Nope. I can't imagine it is then better than anyone's. What about these shirts? If they're not better than the worst equipped, then they're not going to be better than the best equipped, so I can stop looking. All right. I mean, the splintered western long spear? Maybe. I mean, I don't really have polearm skill, but am I using my hunting bow? I'm really not. The spear would give me some options. I could always equip some javelins if I want to be able to do some chunky damage from afar. A lame hunter. Sad. I got hurt in the battle. I'm spending a lot of time using this. I think, yeah, you know what? Sure, we're going to equip that for now. I'll eventually pick up some javelins. I've got some throwing skills, so that should overall help out. All right, done. Gather your men. We have another job to do. Oh, that's bad. Okay, well, let's pause that for a second then. I would like to very much leave the army and go take this prisoner with me over here. I want to go to the tavern district and ransom my prisoners. Yes, just all of them. It's fine. I'm mostly here to get money. Then we can go to trade. Let's be rid of all that. All of this. I guess I could be rid of the lame hunter. Yeah, we'll be rid of the lame hunter as well. Got rugged saddle. You don't have a horse. See, I like my troops. Okay, so here's the question then, chat. Should I give horses to all of my units, or should I allow them to be foot soldiers? That's what I'm wondering here. When I control them, I can always tell them to dismount. But I kind of consider them... I don't know. Having a horse, on one hand, makes you more survivable, but only if you're in a cavalry unit. Otherwise... Like, for example, if I've got one of my best kind of infantry people in a unit of infantry on a horse, and I tell the infantry group to charge, they're just going to race ahead on their horse and get blatted. I suppose they could be my light cavalry squad, yeah. Okay. I think we can do that, sure. So, light cavalry. The only issue with that, and this is a small thing, I suppose, but I like the idea of having the different groups having their own commander. So I could give control of that group, so archers, and say, follow your commander's lead. And so they are now following the orders of the companion that I have, who is an archer. Zinch has blessed me with a solid 15 hours of sleep, ending right when the stream starts. There will be no outlasting me shenanigans this stream. Oh, 9. Oh, 9. Sweet summer child. Let us not play that game. But, yeah, chat. While I'm looking through some other items, do let me know what you think in regards to us having our formations led by specific companions. If so, my infantry formation should be led by my companions who are going to be there on foot, so they'll move through with them. Yeah, that's the other thing, is I can always give champions horses and just tell them to dismount at the beginning of the battle if I want them to. Or companions, rather. That is a good point. That is a good point. Until we have a cavalry unit that I can put them in. But again, it comes down to whether or not we think that it would be useful for them to have a commander. Does that actually benefit a squad in any meaningful way? Oh, right, there we are. Oh, really? My tactics have improved. Nice. Asymmetrical warfare. Troops deal 10% more damage in simulations in snow and forest terrain, and troops in your formation gain a 2% increased movement speed in snowy and forest terrain battlefields. That might be good for us. Or proper engagements. Troops deal 5% more damage in simulations in open ground, like plains, steppe, and desert. Troops in formation gain 2% increased movement speed in open ground, like plains. No, we're going to go with asymmetrical warfare, because we have a bonus to forest movement anyway, so we're going to be quite often catching up to people in forests, so that one seems like a smarter one for us. I didn't even know that was an option. I've just always controlled them manually. Yeah. I mean, quite often I control it. My companions have often died much more without a horse. Yeah, that is a significant possibility. I can always just have the companions charge down enemies in the end, but we'll see how it goes. We'll have them in a light cav unit for now and see how that fares. But right now, I kind of need to recruit some more troops. There are no troops to recruit, which is a sad state of affairs. Okay. Let's leave. Try and recruit some more troops around the place. Dern, for example. Right now, my renown is reasonably high, so I'm getting a decent bit of cash. Sure, let's grab all. Tonk. I need to fill out my ranks again. We could go and try against those looters, but I'd kind of rather not, if I could avoid it. These are not good prices, except for maybe clay. But I'm not here to trade yet. It's not my goal. Oh wow, they're a bit of a worry. Sure, we could always join Maldi's army. What's that exclamation mark about? Someone in there, perhaps, that I need to talk to? But for now, I'm going to rejoin the army. I'll pull our wages down a bit more. But this is not a very big army, so I'm a little bit concerned. What? What just happened there? Althien gained 5 skill points in tactics, is now 6. Ithien, 5 skill points in riding, scouting, and bow. Did someone in our clan just become an adult? I'm not sure. Maybe I need to go and check in on them. The person wants me to do a quest. Okay, thank you very much for that. Yeah, we'll play around with options. Let's just be completely realistic here. We are going to lose companions. Here and there, it's going to happen. Now, can I enter the settlement? Go to recruit troops? No, of course, because they probably just all got looted. Much sadness. Overpriced raw materials at Card Ban Seth? No, I don't really care for that. Let's return to the army. How are you men? We have another job to do. Very well. Hopefully it's a good job and a job that we can win. Because there's only 330 of us, and I'm at 30% health. Right now. Sadly. And... ooh, I wouldn't mind joining their army. Can I get some recruits? Nope. I need to be much faster on the ball if I want to do that, it seems. I honestly feel that joining their army would be the better option for us. Good troops. Yes, we can. Very well. So right now we're just popping from one place to the next, gathering men, which I'm okay with, actually. Ooh. Come on. No, come on. Yes. I mean, it's a reasonable fight. We really do need to be a lot faster in order to make that fight happen. Oh, well, okay. Our allies need help. Oh, we were besieging for a moment there. Which allies need help? Or was it the other army that I chose not to join? That'd be interesting. Right, sadly at this point, I am not actually pulling in a wage because we haven't been in a fight in so long. I haven't got any influence, which is a little vexing. Have they fixed the smithing experience? I remember it being a huge slog. I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that one. Yeah, battalions are very good for ranged. But you've got to get the highborns to be able to start recruiting the battalion archers. Okay, castle is under siege. Are we going to join in? Okay, we've got a big old army down here. Quite a big army, actually. All right, I'm getting there again slowly. Oh, okay, we're going to go for another siege then. Okay, I'm down for a bit of siege warfare. Let's hope that we can get it going. Glitter Student, thank you very much for the cheer there. When the commander changes your destination, if there is a town or castle marked on the map, then that's where you're going. Ah, okay, I'll bear that in mind in the future. I'll be a little bit more clear about looking. Ooh, Meldeer wants something. I don't know if I really want to take a quest from you. Not now that we're surrounded by a bunch of armies. Hopefully others will come and help. Oh no, we're scattering, okay. I mean, right now I'm just hemorrhaging money, but my troop is growing at all times. Though at this point I don't... Oh, dear. Alright. I can abandon the army. No. No. Yeah, I should speak with Lords about my quest as well. That's a good point. Alright, well, this is going to be an interesting one, to be certain. Yeah, I dislike the back and forth EA. Alright, I guess I'm going to lead the cavalry here. And I'm going to try, this time, to be a little bit more careful about it. Left flank of Ally Center.
Everyone! Follow me!
Not the greatest terrain for us, but as Cav. But we'll see how it goes. My hopes of making a primarily kind of infantry-focused character have kind of gone by the wayside a little bit. Right, we want Skeen.
Form a Skeen!
And we want a nice wedge that we can drive into the enemy infantry where possible. They've got 7 cav over there. 6 on the far side. Not many archers, but a decent right flank. Okay.
Follow me!
Why is our infantry so far ahead? Let's move out to the far side so we can just charge straight in. And our archers are exposed. Can we get around here? Okay, we'll charge then, I guess. Let's go. Come on, let me through.
Follow me! Give them hell!
Nope. Right, okay, we've charged in. Let's pull back.
Stay close!
And then we'll charge in again. Charge left cav. Where is my cav? I'm not doing anything until I've got some more peeps with me. Okay.
Charge! Follow me!
Back up. I'll try and actually use proper cavalry tactics here. Direct right flank. Okay. Let's Get down here. Where's our army right now? Damn it. Okay. Now, are there any horses on the ground without a rider? Get in there. Back this way. Uh-oh. Incoming badness. And indeed sadness. But if we can try and slow them down, then I might be able to just knock a couple of them off their horses. Got to try and cluster them. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I'm not the sort of... Oh, yeah, yes, mount! Haha! I've got a new horse! Thank you very much! Back to my speed. Alright, come with me. Charge. Straight in there. Pull back. Attack again. I'm literally leaning over my microphone to, as if it's going to change my perspective on the fight. Oh, I was going to say I've got no polearm skill, but that wasn't too bad. This was not a good engagement, ultimately. Where our troops are routing, if I can get close to them, then being near a commander can help them to rally again. My plan is to fall back in formation and fight another day. Okay. Do my best. What? Now to charge? What? But what was about fall back in formation?
On my flank!
Try and protect my troops. Okay. Oh dear, that was bad because they're actually trained horsemen, and I am absolutely not.
Follow me! Charge!
I'm not sure what you expect. I don't think I'm going to be able to hold off the entire remaining army, but I'll give it a try if my command is telling me to. But I wonder about their tactical prowess.
Follow me!
Whoa. Okay, that was painful. That poor horse. Oh dear. Got a lot of them here now. I'm far from the retreat point, I feel. No, there we go. Oh well. Dapper rips in chat. I mean, he kept telling me to charge. I think that's where the commander was sacrificing some troops to make sure the rest of the army got away. I think that's actually what just happened. I was sacrificed. We did okay, actually. Reasonably speaking. In terms of the amount of casualties inflicted, we didn't do terribly. I'm going to be honest. Thankfully, none of my companions died. Did many of our lords died? Melodier died, actually, yes, the leader of the army. But that was kind of obvious because Wrath took control. Aavak, you're not following your own rules. Step 1, don't unalive. I'm alive, though. I didn't unalive. I got captured, and I never said that was a part of... that wasn't part of one of the steps. Remember, step 3, question. Let's pause that a second. Army created. Calradia created an army. Education, I think, reached the age of 16, and she needs your guidance. Apparently, they'll let me send a cat, like a pigeon. This seems to be going well. Yes, Splat. You've chosen an interesting time to drop by. Hello, buddy. How are you doing, mate? If we could get a shout out for Splat, please. Not that I imagine that anyone who's following my stream doesn't already know who Splat is, but if you are a very, very recent follower, Splat is the man with many cats, and I actually don't know if any of them have actually gone splat, or if this is some sort of weird in-joke about some explosive diarrhea incident long in the past. Nevertheless, Splat is a fellow streamer and YouTuber, and rather good at both. If you would take my humble suggestion, you should go and follow him if you haven't already. I'm doing really well, mate. Doing really well. Well, I mean, as well as someone who's currently caught up in chains, could be. Also, a little cold, so let me turn my heater on. There we go. All right, then, let's have a look. Eventually, it was time for the child to travel far from home. You sent the young woman away as a squire, an aide, an apprentice, as a noble's ward to find her own way as an envoy. Let's have a look. Focus point, one-handed, 5 skill points in vigor. Maybe a knight, basically. An aide. Focus point and 5 skill points in cunning. Well, it looks like we've gone for tactics, scouting, riding, bowyery. An apprentice. Focus point is 5 skill points. Intelligence increased by 1. Engineering. Noble's ward. Bow gains 1 focus point and 5 skill points. Control is increased by 1. Send the young woman to the hall of one of your fellow lords. There she will learn how a different clan runs its affairs. That actually might be playing into her strengths. To find her own way. Athletics gains 1 focus point and 5 skill points, and endurance is increased by 1. You remember your freebooting days fondly. You want, I think, to experience life as you did. Aavak tactically got captured so he can infiltrate the enemy camp and learn of their plans. No, sadly. An envoy charm gains 1 point and 1 focus and 5 skill points. That's not a terrible one, but social is increased by 1. I think it's a strong possibility of going a noble's ward. Junino, thank you very much for the 7 months, mate. Diolch yn fawr. Give it a warhammer. Well, might actually work. Yeah, we're going to go for Noble's Ward. Before Aithing left, you asked the Lord to make sure that the young woman unleashes her fighting spirit, gains 1 focus point in athletics and 5 skill points, skirmishes from a distance, bow gains a little bit more, chases and is chased. Young one pursued enemy scouts while avoiding their main force. There was little fighting, but a great deal of riding. Understands how victory is won. Bonus to tactics. Honestly, those three are pretty solid. Leads men into enemy territory. So leadership or defeats an enemy. Kinda tempted with chasing is chased.